ToFunky. We're here live at Cafe 70 at the Museum of Uncut Funk. While our spare ribs are on the grill smoking, I'm going to prepare a salad to go with our dinner. So what I'm going to use is Chinese broccoli tips. They're actually the leaves from a head of broccoli. This is usually something that I would throw away. I would never think about using it, but in the Asian supermarkets, they're selling this, and I'm telling you, it's absolutely delicious. The next thing I'm going to use is Thai basil. I love Thai basil. I'm going to chop up some sun-dried tomatoes. I have some left over. I'm going to use that. I'm going to add some fresh bean sprouts, which is very healthy for you, and some alfalfa sprouts. Now, what I'm going to do is get all of these ingredients prepared and ready to make my salad. And for salad dressing, this is where we cheat a little bit. I'm going to use Boar Head's Savory Remoulade. It's a Cajun style mayonnaise, and I just put a little bit on the salad, and I'm telling you, I mix it up, it really tastes good. So I'll be right back as we prepare to make this salad. Okay, I have my Chinese broccoli tips here. I have them in a bunch. They've been rinsed, and I'm going to start chopping them. There is no rhyme or reason to the way that I chop. I like to have large, well, not very large pieces of the stem in my salad, but enough for me to taste the stems. So I'm going to chop, and remember, hold your knife, all 4 fingers on the handle, the thumb at the base, and when you chop in a rocking motion. Always keep your fingers back like this so you don't chop any of your nails off, because that would not be good in the food. So I'm going to scoop this up, put it into my bowl. I'm going to finish chopping the rest of my Chinese broccoli tips, and these are really delicious. And you know what? As you see, I'm not cooking them. They taste equally as good raw as they do cooked. So that's in the bowl. Once you get that in, then I'm going to start with my sun-dried tomatoes. I'm going to give them a rough chop as well. I love sun-dried tomatoes. I try to use them as often as possible, especially in my tomato sauces for pasta. Now, you can make your own sun-dried tomatoes. You can get vine-ripe tomatoes, Roma tomatoes. You cut them, I'd say, a 1/4 inch thick, pop them in the oven on some parchment paper, pop them in the oven for about 45 minutes, maybe to an hour, depending on how concentrated you want that tomato taste to be. And you mix them in your sauces, or you put them on pizza. I'm telling you, it is such a robust flavor, it's out of sight. So I'm going to give a rough chop to these. And I'm just going to throw this into my salad. And once I finish this, I'm going to add my bean sprouts. Put that in, and I'm going to mix all of this up by hand. I'm going to add my bean sprouts. I love bean sprouts. They give salad a nice crunch. They're extremely healthy, and they're just really good for you. Now I'm going to take my basil. Now I don't chop up my basil leaves when I make a salad, because I really love the taste of basil. So I keep my basil leaves whole. And put that in there. And I'm going to start to mix this up. Give it a nice thorough mix. Then I'm going to put some alfalfa sprouts in here. Now, alfalfa sprouts, you know, I don't buy them very often. I know they're very good for you. I can't give you any more details than that. I like the way that they taste. And anything that's good, I try to incorporate it in my diet. You know, I do need to lose some weight and be conscious of what I'm putting into my system as I get older. So I'm really trying to eat a lot more salads, a lot more raw vegetables, because it's just healthier for you. So I'm going to mix this up. And it really smells nice and fresh, because that's the basil not chopping up the basil. So I'm going to leave that there, let that sit for a moment. Let me rinse my hands off. And I'm going to get our ribs, and we're going to have dinner. See you soon.